Hello, beautiful souls. It has been a while since I have been online. Yeah, I just took a little bit of time to get creative with some other things for a while, and now I'm back. So today we are going to do a pick a card reading on what cycle is it time to break. So we've come into a new year. It's been a quick start to the year. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we're already, halfway through February. It's insane. Every time I kept going, oh, I'll do a recording, and then before I know it, here we are, February, middle of Feb. So it's about time I get in and get this done. So to help get started into this year before energies really kick in, I thought it's time to look at what cycle needs to be broken. Now, everyone has cycles that they are doing at every stage of their life that they're processing through from past lives or habits or whatever it may be, and we all need to take that introspection period every now and then and just sit with it and discover what we're avoiding, what we need to break, what we need to change, what are we not doing that is serving, what are we doing that is not serving our highest good and we could be doing much better with. And some of these cycles are extremely difficult to see, really hard to acknowledge, sometimes super hard to accept, and even harder to change. So a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of insight into how that's going to look for you and what outcomes you can expect as a result of that. So we'll dive in, and first things first, we'll pick the the starter cards for each group. I've already got the stones picked, and they were chosen intuitively for each group. So let's get into this. So first things first, that's a card for group 1. It's time to break this cycle, group 1. And group 2. Ooh. And group 3. Oh, you may have spied that one, but that's okay. It's all good. Okay, so we got our 3 groups, and the stones that wanted to come into the groups today, we have Trolleyite, I think that's how we say it, Trolleyite, which is our first stone. It's like a bluey purple colour, and as blue usually represents, it is related to the throat chakra. I have little cards here to help me guide with these, so actually I'm going to touch on these once we're in the group. That's probably better. Okay, so to start with, yes, we have Trolleyite for group 1. We have orange calcite for group 2. Oh, there we go, some focus. And we have a little desert rose selenite for group 3. So whichever stone or group you are most drawn to, I will leave these on the screen for a little while so you have an opportunity to pick which one feels right to you. Okay, and I'll go into an extended reading for each one in the group. So I'll see you at the one you choose. See you soon. Hello, group 1. Okay, so let's dive in and have a look into what cycle is ready to be broken for you, what it's time to change. You chose the pile that had the Trolleyite, which is this purpley blue stone. I've never seen one of these before, so when I saw it, I had to get it. Okay, so the Trolleyite is representing ascension, healing, spiritual enlightenment, truth, purpose, guidance, divine connection, psychic communication, intuition, and manifestation. So there's a lot to do here with your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, and your crown with this one. It is also linked to Virgo, Gemini, and what else have we got? Yeah, that's it. Gemini and Virgo are the signs that are aligned with Trolleyite. So we'll go into the card and let's see what we have. Okay, so we have Earth Mother. Feel loved and comforted. So there's perhaps a cycle that's going on for you that is related to a lack of feeling loved and comforted. Something that's an old story that keeps being told, that you are not worthy of evolving and receiving the beauty that comes with this nurturing, with this growth that comes with that. We see we've got the butterflies here, which is all representative of transformation. The Earth Mother is birthing new ideas and creativity always, and with that comes the growth. I will go into this more though once we have our other cards, so I don't preempt it all. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm actually going to pull all the cards that are ready for the reading, and then we're going to go through this. I'll put them to the side. Okay, so group 1, it's time to break this cycle. Now I'm going to pull these cards in silence for a bit, and then we'll go through each one individually. Okay, so these are our cards. Alright, so first things first, we have play, more fun, jokes and laughter please. With a crazy lace agate and sunflower. We have antelope spirit, life is speeding up. It's number 2. The botanist, parenthood and legacy. The king, control, reversal of fortune. And we have love. And passion. Okay, so the cycle that you are trying to break at the moment. Apologise if you can hear my dog wandering around. Okay. Yeah, so here with the Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. There was an element here that I felt was related to you not feeling like you are worthy of love, like you are worthy of being comforted and nurtured, and that has obviously played out in your life for quite some time, because I am feeling like this is coming back to parenthood. So this is stemming from an issue from your childhood where perhaps you had a parent that was quite distant, and that's just the innate feeling you were always left with, was that you weren't good enough because you weren't shown in the way that you would have liked to have been shown. Okay, we have here the botanist with parenthood and legacy. So yeah, it's like the Earth Mother is like the divine mother, the mother of all things. She is loving. She is, you stand on the earth, you stand on the lawn with no shoes on, and you can feel that energy, or that nurturing, that beauty of growth and love and just all things. Okay, it is very it's pertinent to our ability to stand out in this world and feel not just worthy of a partner, but also worthy of loving ourselves, worthy of receiving love in any shape or form. It can play out in ways that here, like for example with play, because you're not worthy of that in your mind, you are less likely to enjoy and embark in that playful mindset and joke and muck around and just bring your inner child out, because your inner child was always shut down. It's as though there was so much control here with the king and control. There was so much control in push on you that it was like, let's dull you down. Let's push you down. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to see you. Just be quiet, please. Okay, and every time you stepped out and wanted to be the true you, it was like, I can't be seen. I can't do that because I'm going to be told no. And when I see this antelope spirit, life is speeding up. And see how it just looks so beautiful, the way it's galloping forward. There's just, I don't know why, but I get this feeling from it that it's like, can you see almost like a sound barrier being broken, like it's running so fast that it's breaking all the old stuff, all the old energies. It's just dissipating it. So I get the feeling that it's like, it is time for you to break through and shine and just show your inner essence, be who you are. And the way its head is held high, it almost looks graceful. It's as though it's beautiful. It knows its worth. This antelope knows its worth. It's horn thingies, or what do you call them? They're not antlers. No, they're not antlers. They look almost like, they remind me of plaits. It reminds me of hair, like being flown backwards, almost like, oh, beautiful. I'm just going ahead and I'm now recognizing how amazing I am. And that's what I'm seeing, is you breaking through this. Like, you are worthy somewhere in there. It's like there's this unconscious part of self that's saying, hang on, no, I am worthy. But every time you do step in and you put that crown on and you start to break through and you start to embrace a little bit, it's like you quickly snap again and goes, hang on, no, I can't do that. People won't like to see me behave like that. People won't like to see that part of me. So there's that control coming into you now that you learned from your parents that you're now putting on yourself. It's almost like you're playing the same cycle that you were shown. Okay, don't play because you shine too bright. You shine so bright that you're going to hurt other people's eyes and annoy them, and yeah, it's not worth it. Just don't do it. It sounds so silly, I know, but this is just how it is, and this is how I guess a lot of people's experience sadly through childhood, they've experienced situations like this where it's no, don't laugh, don't giggle, don't have fun. Quiet, please. So I feel like the cycle you're breaking now, you've got this big pink and red card here of love and passion. It's like, bring that love back. Run through and break these barriers down. The barriers that were left there by others, the words, the other people's own pain that was instilled on them and then projected onto you. It's time for you to move past that. Dig deep and really find anew that passion that is there for something. There is something beautiful in you that you are extremely passionate about, and it's time to sit there and nurture it, like these hands are with this flower. How it's like, you can see how the flower's being held lovingly and beautifully. It's like, in a way, the flower is being parented. It's just gentle. It's love. So it is time for you to reverse this. Here on this King card as well, it says reversal of fortune. I don't take it as reversal of fortune in a negative way. I see this as a reversal of what you've been gifted in terms of this load that you have carried all this time and the way you have seen yourself. So it's as though this King, it's time to put your crown on and release this control. Bring in more play and laughter and love, and find your passion in something. I'm actually going to pull another card. I want to see, okay, so what do we want to see more of to break this cycle? So group number 1, how will this be seen? How will this work? Okay, we have past life healing, letting go of anger and forgiveness, and womb healing. Okay, so Dioptes and Larkspur, letting go of anger and forgiveness. And Garnet and Lady's Mantle, womb healing, sexual power and sovereignty. So, yeah, here with... So there's an element of you that needs to now step in to the past, to bring your inner child out, to face your inner child, and to now forgive yourself for allowing those words to take hold. Okay, it is time for you to let go of that old story. There are ways you can do past life healings through guided meditations that are available online. Perhaps you have access to someone that does some form of past life healing, NLP, timeline therapy. There are other energetic healing types and works you can do too. And really revisiting what that old story is. I just got a message that dropped in that said as well to journal. Sit down and write about what it is. Like, just allow the message to come through you. So what I mean in that is, sit there and ask your inner child, your self, what is this old story? How can I let it go? What specifically is it that I'm holding on to? You know, it might be what situation, what incident, and you'll be surprised what words will flow for you to visit and sit with. Okay? We've also got womb healing, sexual power and sovereignty. So yes, stepping into the power of your sexual wisdom, the wisdom of your womb. Here with the Earth Mother, this is her womb. This is where all the power is, all the creativity and new beginnings. You know, this is what this card not only is highlighting to us what cycle you are stuck in, but it is highlighting to us the power of what is there for you to utilize and call on to work through this. We have the butterflies, which represent transformation. You know, you go into this cocoon and you stay in this cocoon for some time and integrate everything. You allow your essence and your entire DNA and being to change, to then emerge as this beautiful butterfly. She has the world in her womb. You have a world of possibilities available to you. There is a crazy amount of love and passion here for you to embrace and pull in, to allow yourself to truly let go of anger and forgive yourself and forgive others. If others need to be forgiven too, and that's something you feel called for, then provide that forgiveness too. After all, in most instances, well, I believe we're all doing the best we can. Doesn't always look like that, because sometimes it looks nasty on the outer or when we're receiving. However, I still feel that our parents are always doing the best they can with the knowledge and their own experience that they have had. Okay? It doesn't make it okay what happens, and perhaps what harm or hurts that are caused to you as a result, but they are doing the best they can. So let go of that anger. Forgive. There may also be stepping into past life healing right back before this lifetime. There may be other lifetimes where you find elements of yourself that got lost in that worthiness and that ability to love. And this may be a process of forgiving cycles surrounding your love life. So in this lifetime, if you have had issues with love, relationships, and you know, your partner's letting you down one way or another, this is a time for you to also pull in that energy, to bring light to it and to allow that shift. Regain your sexual power and sovereignty of self and stand tall and put that crown on. So life is going to speed up now. The moment you make this shift, the moment you start to show an ounce of like focus on this area, you don't have to make, oh, there's a little ant walking around on my table. You don't have to make the change straight away, but the fact of actually starting the intention of it and showing the universe, no, I'm ready now. This is it. I'm going to start focusing my energy here. I want to change this part of me. I want to break this cycle. That is going to make everything suddenly speed up. You'll have extra support coming in from those that aren't seen, from those unexpected. And you may not know it, you may not always feel it, but there is support there. You have number 2 here as well, which is about balance and unity. So straight away when I said balance and unity, I got this essence, this feeling that straight away went, this is you coming back to unity of your child you and you, the adult you, and you'll be balancing again. So we're going to get some little tea leaf cards, just because I love them. And I'll get 5 of them. And I did shuffle them before, but I'll give them a little shuffle again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so what little messages have we got here? Okay, we have Bo. You are highly thought of. So this is something you may not be able to see in yourself. You may not be able to see that, you know, your own worth and what you mean to others. Dealings or relationship with a younger man. Ooh. Grasshopper, situations in the balance that requires careful handling. pineapple, reconciliation. And we have grapes, time to go out and have fun. So yeah, here we go. We had you are highly thought of. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. The grasshopper jumps, so just be careful that you're not jumping too quickly in terms of, okay, how do I explain it? So don't try to rush and do a half-assed fix of this or job of this or focus point of this. Okay, do it well. Focus on this. Truly get deep and really reconcile those parts. Remember I said I felt like that number 2 represented the child you and the adult you coming back together. Here with reconciliation, I feel like this is a huge element of you coming back to you. So this is really you not only realizing that there are plenty outside of yourself that see you as an incredible person, whatever way that may look, I can't say. However, you are highly thought of. But when I look at this, I see this kind of as almost like a child with the red bow. So there's a part of me that also feels like this is also you. Your child you loves you. You are highly thought of. And as a result of the importance of bringing this back to your conscious state in this lifetime, bringing it back to your awareness now, focus on this situation with careful handling. Really give it love, give it nurturing. We had here the grapes, time to go out and have fun. And here we had that play, more fun, jokes and laughter, please. So really essence, child essence, really bring it in. I feel like play is going to be a really big key to you breaking through this. Really just, I don't know if there's something you've always wanted to do and you haven't, like singing, or if you've ever done something like improv, just improv is like a kind of random acting, play-based, sort of thing. I'm not sure how to best explain it, but if you Google improv classes or workshops around, you might find something, or you might already be involved in something like that. But I feel like there is a huge focus here that play is going to assist you with letting go of this anger and this forgiveness. You also have here younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. So who that is and what, you may already know who this is. I can't say at this point. But we have love and passion. Love and passion. So yeah, dealings or relationship with a younger man. Perhaps there is a younger man that has been lingering around, and that's why this cycle has really come up to a head for you right now, because you are now having this opportunity of him with this heart you are highly thought of. You are now having this mirrored back to you, because that's often what happens when it is time for us to break a cycle or work through a new lesson, whatever it may be on our path. We usually will encounter something that will spark that and raise that in us. So you getting this reading, I'm guessing you're already feeling this. You already know that this is something that's coming up for you, and you're likely, I'm guessing, whoever this is that's coming in, if it is a younger man, it could even be a friend, it could be it could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a man that's of a romantic interest, but either way, they have come in and they are showing you attention in one way or another that is actually making you now think about this part of yourself. Okay, How do you see yourself? How do you love yourself? Okay, so we're going to pull some tarot. All right, so group number 1. Can we get a little bit more information on this situation for group number 1 about this cycle that is time to break? Oh, hang on. Don't all come out at once. I'm a bit rusty at this. It's been a little while. Alright, we're going to take that one and that one. Alright, we're taking those two. Okay, there's more. I haven't done this in like, I don't know, when was my last video? I think it's been like over 2 months. Maybe it's even been 3 months. So be patient with me. Alright, so we have strength. We have 7 of Pentacles. And we have 5 of Wands. Alright, so strength. Alright, so there definitely is a karmic lesson cycle here for you to break, because here with the strength card we have this is a massive time for you overcoming self-doubt. Okay, strength represents very much that. It's like the courage of overcoming all the parts of yourself. It's inner strength. It's like, oh, I should actually show you this card. That's probably better. You know, I see that lion she's got her arms around as being the strength that already exists within. And it's in the grasp, in her grasp. And all that needs to happen now is the realization of it in the conscious part of self, to go, I already have that. I already have this incredible amount of bravery within myself. I'm overflowing with confidence and courage, and it's there. It is the fire element, and when we think of fire, we think passion, love. You know, life is speeding up. This antelope running, it's like the energy of fire just coming through. You know, it's time for you to see this already within yourself. You have this available to you. It is there. And the rewards are here for you. You have so much potential here to see the beauty of who you are. See all those beautiful ripe, you know, flowers and apples and that on this tree. That is all that exists within you. All that beauty is there. It's time to see it. It is time to feel this within your body. The energy of this is deep, and it is in there. It already exists. And she just looks almost like disappointed in a way, even though she's, you know, being rewarded. You can see here that she's got this incredible harvest that's happening. Although for some reason, although it's kind of almost like it looks like she's disappointed, but I feel like it's just because she's been patient so long that it's like now she's like, okay, righto, what am I looking out for? And it's time to see that. So there has been a lot of tension. You have played this game against yourself for so long. All right, this has been something that you have been conflicted with within yourself for a very long time. You have struggled with this for a very long time. But the strength here and this 7 of Pentacles, it is there for you already. It is already achievable. Okay, and we have 6 of Wands. And we have 2 of Cups. So, We've got this fire energy here, fire energy here, fire energy here. You've got so much action and passion happening here. I'm actually feeling like this. I actually feel like this union. I don't know that there is actually a younger man per se. There may be, okay. There is some of you that may perhaps have a younger person, and here with the Six of Wands can signify that you are going to conquer this together. That they are going to help you see this incredible person you are. They're going to help you succeed over all of this, everything that you see. There's this incredible partnership and union here that is about to happen. But then there's this deep part of me that thinks the majority of you, this is actually referring to the younger you. Irrelevant whether it says man, okay? The younger you. You could be man, you could be woman, you could, whatever you identify with. There is a part of me that feels like this is the love and passion you will see for you, for your younger self, which you'll bring into now, which means the two of you here are going to conquer all. You're going to have this passion to overcome it all with complete success. It's like final recognition of you. You know already here with the flower in front of the hummingbird as it's flying. It's almost like I'm always following the beauty. I see it now. It's always there. It's never going away. You see, it's like, oh, I can always see the bloom. I can always see the flower. Is that what I wasn't seeing in myself all this time? How incredible. How did I not see that before? And then it's like this Two of Cups is union of you and your younger self. Like you finally come together. Because the Two of Cups is like a powerful, it's a powerful relationship card. It's, yeah, look how the flowers are entwined together. They look completely comfortable together. Two of Cups is like love. Absolutely love. So that's why I said it can go either way. These are two beautiful, harmonious relationship cards. But this also can be very much about you. And that, how I said earlier, the reconciliation with yourself and your younger self have been, highly thought of. So this could be that union I mentioned earlier, you coming back to you. And obviously when that happens, what follows anyway? Let's be honest. The moment you love yourself unconditionally and you start to see your worth, love comes in anyway. Because suddenly you attract what you are. And if you see that in you already, you are going to attract it. It's coming. So, group number 1, thank you for, popping on by. Hit like, subscribe. Feel free to share. I'd love to see your comments if you feel like sharing in the comments about how this resonated with you. Be good to hear from you. It's been a while. So all the best, and I'll see you next time. Much love. Hello, group number 2. Okay, so you chose the orange calcite. This one, what's it say? Okay, so this one's focused on your root chakra. We have the solar plexus and we have sacral. We also have the sign of Cancer. This one's representing, so very emotive and creative. It's little notes here say energizing, creativity, passion, motivation, inspiration, confidence, inner child work, positivity, cheerful outlook, playfulness, fertility and sexuality. So that might have some meaning in your reading for you, but we shall find out. All right, so the first card we have is Seer. See beyond the current situation. Now, before I go into this card, I am going to pull out the cards for this reading, okay? So I will shuffle these cards in silence while I do select them, and then we'll go through them all once I've done that. Okay, so group number 2. It's time for you to break this cycle. Okay, so we have our cards. What do we have? Alright, so to start with, we have Lilac Spirit Quartz, Community, Healing Division, Teamwork and Freedom. We have Inner Child, Innocence, Self-Awareness with Fuchsia and Feldspar. We have the Enchanter, Deception and Trickery. The Brawler, Lack of Empathy and Confrontation. Rejection. Ideation. And lastly, Flamingo Spirit, Embrace the In-Between. All right, before I go into this, I really am intrigued to see what the meaning of ideation is on this card, because I'm actually new to using these Prism Oracle cards. Thanks to my daughter who got them for me for Christmas. And yeah, ideation, let's see. Alrighty, it's not easy to find in this book. What have we got here? So I thought it was red, but then it's not coming in under red. Okay, ideation. Okay, the growth of ideas and new projects in your life. Okay, cool. I thought it might be like that, but it's just, yeah. I want to get clarity on that first. Alright, so what cycle is it time for you to break? So there is a situation that you keep coming into in your life where you keep struggling to see beyond. It's like it's become a part of who you are. You just feel, I feel like it has a lot to do with this rejection here. It's very much to do with, you feel like you're constantly the one that's the battler, always having to push through and It's like, here, gloves on, you know? You're forever feeling like you've got to prepare for the next brawl, the next round that's coming. And I just feel like you've had this tough life, a really tough time. You've had a lot of deception and trickery that has been on your path. People that have played around and messed with you and just not been kind at all. There has been a lot of rejection that has come from this. And as a result, it's as though you automatically glove on. It's like the walls are up all the time. Even though they don't need to be anymore, you've got them up. And as a result of putting the energetic frequency out of walls up, you are actually manifesting into your life exactly that. It's almost like, I'm expecting this to happen, so therefore it's going to happen. Whereas, and I understand that there is such thing as toxic positivity, and, you know, we've got to be realistic about life as well. However, if we always think of nothing but the bad happening, what's going to happen? We're going to attract it. There needs to be an element of us that can change that thought process and be a little bit more of, oh, okay, well, I'm going to start to try and perhaps put boundaries up with people that I know are not kind to me, and I'm going to start to say no more. I am going to start to make that change. So yeah, because we've got community here, healing, division, teamwork and freedom. I feel like in a way you have allowed so many individuals into your field, like around yourself, that are not right for you. You keep letting them in. There's a part of you that keeps allowing that door to open. So we need to now close that door to those that are no longer welcome. If they don't reciprocate with their love and kindness and respect for you, if they don't choose to, I guess, be thoughtful of your space and your energy, and, you know, I actually spoke about this with a friend today, you know, about how sometimes there are individuals in our life that choose to just show up and blurt all their problems out to us without even asking for permission. And without it being a communication, like a conversation, without it being a two-way street. It's like, I just want to take all your energy and just dump all my stuff on you. And that is it. And then I'm going to walk away. And I was like, that's not okay. We need to say no more to that. My space, my energy is not yours to just come in when you think willy-nilly and just spend the next hour just whinging to me about everything that you dislike in this world, or about a person, or whatever it may be. No more. Do not entertain those behaviors. Okay, it's time to put your walls up to those that don't belong, and start to allow your walls to come down to those energies that bring more light. Like, look at these beautiful colors here on this community, inner child, and embrace the in-between. You have this beautiful, like, rainbow colors. I feel like you allowing that change, that shift with your boundaries is going to leave you feeling like this. See how it's like this beautiful light energy of just freedom. And you've got the dragonflies here for transformation. Innocence, self-awareness. It'll allow you to actually see who you are. Because when we are so fogged over by other people's issues and other people's problems going on, we actually forget to be able to see who we are. And we start to take on part of their energy, and it becomes a part of us, and therefore we transmute that out too. So, you know, what we eat becomes us, and it's no different to what we consume by words and other people's energies that we choose to associate with. If you are associating with it, you are becoming it. Okay? So, we are being told here The message to you is to embrace the in-between. This cycle is going to be hard because it's all you know. Okay, you need to create this ideation, this creative spark of the new that can be. You need to embrace this innocence and understanding of who you are at your authentic, inner self. Like, okay, this is my energy. This is who I am. I am not that person. That person does not speak for me. I am going to distance myself from that person for a while, and I'm going to see how my energy shifts. And that's in the process of embracing that beautiful in-between. Standing tall as the flamingo does, with those long legs and bright, plumage. It's just like, I am going to stand here tall and own who I am. I am passionate about who I am. And embrace that part of self and start to do it again and again and again. Build your community with those that do not bring in deception and trickery, and stop deceiving yourself by thinking and talking to yourself as though, oh, but that's just them, this, and but what about that? Don't give excuses. I don't care. If that person's energy is bad for you, let it go. No excuses. The moment you start to open the door and walk out those that do not belong, and you start to put you as your highest self, as your highest worth, you put that message out to the universe, guess what walks in? Nothing but what you are asking for. You'll have fellow flamingos walking in that'll be proud of who they are and proud of who you are, and will happily stand beside you, overlooking all the crap that is around and going, I'm above that. I am above that behavior now. That is not who I am anymore. And it doesn't mean you can't love a person and still have someone in your life if they are causing you grief, and perhaps, they are still safe to be in your realm. If that is the case, you put your boundaries up and make them clear, and you only associate... Sorry, my camera just turned off for some reason. Anyway. And you only associate with them when within the parameters you have given with your boundaries. For example, I will not communicate with you while I'm working because I need to focus on the work that I'm doing. I will not allow you to just, without my permission, come in and dump all your problems on me without it being a two-way conversation, and without me saying, yes, that's okay, I can receive you right now. No, no more. This is how it needs to look, and this is how it's going to be. We can support each other on that journey, and we can move forward together. If that person starts to disrespect you, and still despite your boundaries, well, then you make the difficult decisions beyond that. Okay? It's time for you to move beyond the fear of the rejection, because this is why you have allowed these behaviors in, because you have this cycle of rejection in your life. You have previously had circumstances where you have been rejected. But when we allow the wrong people in, we are perpetuating the rejection cycle, because they're the wrong ones anyway, and perhaps they already treat you poorly and they're going to reject you anyway eventually. So you go, well, why have I got them here? Why am I even bothering with this person to begin with the hope of what? So see beyond the current situation of the fear of this rejection and start to embrace the in-between while you build the new. Alright, so we're going to get some tea leaf cards for group number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. What have we got? So we have grapes, time to go and have fun. July. So either the number 7, like 7th day of a month, or July, or because this is timeless reading, 7 months from the time you are receiving this reading could be useful to you. Axe, forces working against you. Not anymore, they're not. You are now seeing beyond those forces. Family sorrow, weeping willow. A horseshoe with good luck. And last one, I, psychic ability, trust your intuition. I'm going to put that here because with the seer, which is the psychic, the seer, the intuitive, you need to see beyond the current situation of that rejection you are feeling. I want you to use your inner intuition and start to see what forces are working against you for what they are. Start to be true to yourself. Okay, it is time to focus there. And yeah, I just see here that you have the ability to see beyond all of this. It is time for you to embrace this flamingo in between spirit and have fun. You've got a beautiful shift that's coming. It's going to initially feel like there is some family sorrow that comes with this, because I feel like this is going to see you ending perhaps a situation that has involved a family member. Okay, that perhaps there have been family members or a family member that have been contributing to this. But there is good luck after this. And this is going to be seen 7 months from when you've watched this reading, or if you are watching at the time of recording, then July. Okay, but it is worth it. The energy to put in here for this shift, for this change for you is worth it, for this cycle to end. All right, so we're going to pull some tarot just to get a deeper, all right, looks like we've got to have that one, to get a deeper look into this cycle that it's breaking for you. All right, group number 2. All right, what have we got? All right, so we have Wheel of Fortune. Ah, what am I doing? I'm going to pop it here. We have the Moon. And we have 6 of Wands. And 9 of Wands. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune and the Moon, both major arcanas. So this is a karmic cycle that you've been experiencing, something that you are needing to deal with in this lifetime. The Wheel of Fortune is very much, it's showing you that this is fated and that this is a change that has been destined to come in. This needs to happen, okay? Because here, even with the Moon, it's as though the Moon is just illuminating what you have allowed to be an illusion, because you've known it exists, because the Moon is also about deception and trickery, and here we had deception and trickery. So I feel like up until now, because of fear of rejection, you have allowed these behaviors to happen. You've allowed them to perpetuate. And here with psychic ability, trust your intuition, the Moon is reminding you again, one of your biggest karmic lessons right now to end this cycle is to stop creating the illusion for yourself that this is okay. Stop creating illusion to yourself that things are happening against you or for you or this way or that way, just to get a story told to yourself that feels good. See it for what it is. It is time to end that story. It is time to change this. The Wheel of Fortune here gives you good luck. This is a fated fortune. It is here, this fated fortune that is here to help you level up. It is here to help you move past all these cruddy behaviours and people that have been around causing you strife, because it is time for you to see beyond it and see your worth. See this big heart, all the cogs are turning to get to this one main important part, and that is the heart of you. What are you worthy of? You know, find your passion and fire. Find your part of self that's going to keep you going. Because here you've got more fire energy with the 6 of Wands and 9 of Wands. You have had resilience and persistence until now. You have dealt with it, but you're exhausted and you're fatigued, and this is like the last stretch now to deal with it. It is time to move past. Find that success and the confidence in yourself, because it is there. It is already there. The victory is already yours. It's time to see that. Move beyond what you haven't been allowing yourself to see, and you'll find that all this pain will start to shift. And lastly we have is the Knight of Cups. So yeah, it's like you have this beautiful, inspiring shift that is going to come with this. I feel like there is a whole new part of yourself you haven't even explored yet. There is this individual who has romantic ideas to create a beautiful community and to have those surrounding their heart with love. And you're deserving of that. You're deserving of having your cup full, for having the right people in your energy and your surroundings. So it's like, remember, boundaries. Cycle to change is the cycle of fearing rejection by actually welcoming rejection behaviours in. Dropping those walls and starting to embrace better people and behaviours around you, because your boundaries are going to now stop those ill behaviours that were working against you and perpetuating that rejective cycle. You have so much love here that is available to you, so much beauty and creativity that is to come. I want you to feel that. I want you to experience that. That beautiful, beautiful, idealistic future. You know, Knight of Cups is idealist. And you had here ideation. That is no coincidence. Create. Re-find that passionate, creative wisdom that you have within and make it happen. Okay, group number 3. I hope you got what you wanted out of this reading. I'd love it if you could pop a comment in and share how this was for you. Hit like or subscribe if you haven't already subscribed and you'd like to see more of my videos. Go right ahead. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time today. All the best. Much love. Hello, group number 3. Okay. So, last reading. It's time to break this cycle. Are you ready to find out? So first things first, we have got the Desert Rose Selenite, this beautiful little delicate one, which is, I'll pop this just here. It's about purification, peace, clarity of mind, stimulates intuition, protection, cleansing, meditation, aid, messages from the spirit world, and inner growth. Okay, so what card have we got? Let's see. We have Direction, Guardian, choose your path. So this is going to be an interesting one to check out. I'm going to, first things first, shuffle and pull each card for the reading. Okay. And then I will go into the reading. So group number 3, I'm going to do this in silence too. It's time to break this cycle. Okay, now the cards we have. Alright, so first things first, we have communication with mushroom magic, exploring new states of consciousness, untapped potential. We have Sword of Truth with blue kyanite and honeysuckle. Freedom, warrior of light, stop holding yourself back. The Aspirant, ambition, diligence and setbacks. So I think I'm already starting to see a theme here. Good golly, don't you love how this all comes out? Runway, secrets, running from problems. The Cairo manager, delivering news and collaboration. Fear. Oh, there's 4 of them. Good golly. Death. Confidence. It's a bit of a grim looking reading with all the dark. Space. It's a very dark coloured reading, this one. Doesn't mean it's bad, it's just the colours. I always find there seems to be a theme in the readings with the colours that come out, and it's just intriguing that this one's got a lot of darker cards. So I'm intrigued to find out what have we got. Electric eel. Oh my god. Bring your ideas to life. Well, I think even you could tell me what this reading's gonna be about straight up, because wowzers. Yeah, I think you've had a cycle of fear of showing up and following your passion, or perhaps starting a new pursuit. Oh yeah, there's definitely something happening here that has been holding you back, because we have here choose your path, direction guardian. Why can you not choose your path? All right. Freedom, warrior of light, stop holding yourself back. You have incredible gifts here. You have something amazing to bring to the world. Why are you not bringing it? What's holding you back? We have here ambition, diligence and setbacks. You have aspirations that you really deeply want to bring to the world. These beautiful energies of truth, you know, with the sword of truth and the blue here with electric eel spirits. It's as though there is throat chakra here happening. Huge sharings you have to give to the world that you're not sharing. So what is it that needs to be shared? The runway, secrets, running from problems. Yeah, you've got fear here, all right? So you've had a fear of choosing the path. You've got a direction that you have an idea of where you want to go. You've got these amazing gifts, a beautiful beautiful gifts to share with the world. Whatever that may be, whether it's spiritual based and it is Warrior of Light in that sense, or whether it is something else that is going to help people in a different way. But either way, I feel like you have something beautiful to share with the world, and you keep being fearful of stepping through that door. It's like you need to accept that there is a death of an old cycle for you to then do this. You need to allow the death of the old job or pursuit or whatever it is that you are putting all your energy in at the moment. Accept and let it go. It's time to let it go. No more holding back. You keep running from it. You know, the cage door is open. It is ready for you. There is nothing left to hide from. It's like, you know, it's not like the door's shut and you're locked in. You have the key here. The door is open. It's full of blossoms, which means it's full of potential. So why do you feel so secretive about it? Why are you hiding it? There is so much here to give. The confidence is there. I want you to see it. Yeah, here. Exploring new states of consciousness, untapped potential. You know, you've got here the mushrooms, and mushrooms are known for opening the mind and seeing beyond what the conscious state will usually see. So there is something here that is telling you to you know, allow yourself to access the deeper parts of your mind, and by doing to do that, you need to explore new states of consciousness, because there is so much untapped potential hiding in there with this other state of consciousness. So whether that is exploring plant medicine in the literal sense, or whether that is perhaps looking more down the path of meditation and other sort of, you know, altered states of consciousness that can be met through breath work and meditation and ritual work. Either way, you are being called to find it. Step into the communication of your mind and what spirit or your inner self has to share with you, because you have an untapped potential there with these ideas to bring to life. It is there ready to pour out, man. Like even here, the sword looks almost like it's water flowing, like it's pouring. And here with space, it's like, oh my God, that is your mind. You have this full empty space that is like open for you to just flow into it. That's all that untapped potential in there that's holding at the moment. Like, give me. I want, it's here, use me. Delivering news and collaboration. I feel like through exploring new states of consciousness, you are going to receive the news. You are collaborating with yourself. You are collaborating with spirit. You are collaborating with other. Okay, there is other elements around you and within you that you are collaborating with. So reach into that. Seek that. Everything you need is right there. Just a moment. Just going to plug my charger in. Okay, you're still there? Yay! Okay, so I'm going to get some little tea leaf cards. But you have something pretty special here, group number 3. And your cycle that you have been is avoidance. Your cycle has been fear. You keep running away from your duty, from what you've been put here to do. It's like, oh my God, I'm not good enough. Or what if people think this? Or what if this happens or that happens? Or money doesn't come in. Stop. It is enough. You can do this. All right? You can do this. This is confirmation to you that you can and absolutely will do this. We have excitement, firecracker, get excited. My camera doesn't want to. Hello. Anyway, get excited. Too much concern with sexual matters. Okay, so maybe you are ignoring your work by instead worrying about other things in life that you shouldn't be worrying about. Like too much sex. Love. Yes, feel into the love that is there. You have a wealth of love coming at you from spirit. They are trying to give you so much. And you are getting messages left, right, and center, but you don't know which direction to go because you're so scared. You're afraid. Pick one direction. Trust in that direction. And move towards it. Seek out information that will help you here with the vine. Yeah. That you will find that information with these altered states of consciousness. It will come to you through that. Sorry, I'm just going to. You will receive that information through tapping into your inner self and communing with spirit. You will find it there. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Yeah, I feel like hanging on to this has been creating more problems for you because you keep thinking, oh, why am I here? Why is this not working for me? Why is that not working for me? Because you aren't letting go of the old first. You need to give death to the old cycle first. The old one needs to go. Alright, if that is your job or a business you are running or whatever it may be, end it completely and allow the new to flow. Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Hello, camera. What's going on here? Yeah, you are protected. There is nothing that's going to hurt you here. Heed this message of new beginnings and trust it. I don't think it gets clearer than this. You saw me shuffle and pull out the cards and they are all telling you, you know, bring your ideas to life. Running from problems, ambition, diligence, setbacks, freedom warrior, stop holding yourself back, direction, choose a direction, fear, confidence. Like, oh my God, it doesn't get clearer than that. It does not get clearer than that. So your cycle is to break out of the fear of being seen, the fear of whatever is holding you back here from just being seen and stepping into the world. You are powerful, man. You have so much to give, so much love, so much advice. You are wise beyond many's imaginations. Alright, there you go. So let's see, what have we got? Page of Wands. Right, this isn't... let me just play with this quickly. Alright, we have Page of Wands. We have 8 of Pentacles. Oh, sorry. You know, isn't it funny? It's not letting me look clear. And here it said choose direction. Direction, guardian. Like, you need to get clear. Because here, exploring new states of consciousness. I believe what's happening here where it's like it's blurry, that's where you've been. You've been in this kind of state of mind that's just been... bleh. You can't see in front of you because you are so blinded by fear and all the other 3D world stuff. You need to end all that stuff to be able to step in, and it's going to be complete magic. Explore that other, tap in, silence, meditate, plant medicine, commune with spirit. Be there for you. So we have Page of Pentacles. Alright, so yeah, you got 2 pages here. So it's like coming in with childlike enthusiasm. Pages is very, it's very new beginnings energy, creative energy. You know, wands, passion, action, fire. It's look how inquisitive he is. He's looking through this magnifying glass. It's very explorative. It's new. It's like fresh ideas are here to be had. He's on his path of discovery, and that is where you need to be right now. You need to be on this path of discovery, really just feeling in and knowing like that you have so much there. You have an untapped potential lying within you, and it's time to bring these ideas to life. You just need to look through the magnifying glass a bit closer and see it for what it is. Page of Pentacles is you know, again, it's all new energy, and it's that beautiful inspiration, childlike, you know, looking in again. But this one's, you know, it's like manifestation. It's about money. Money, money, money. Ambitious. Like, get really ambitious and create routines and really start to push for what is here for you. And you are safe. You know, look, she's even got this little watering can on her back, which is kind of like, in a way, it's like the safety barrier that she's carrying along with her. You're covered, you're safe, you're protected from all negative forces. And the watering can's facing the opposite direction, so it's almost like you're protected from all directions. Nothing can harm you on this path. It is only going to bring light, love, success, money, so much more for you. Eight of Pentacles. You know, it's, look at these, like, fine detail here, this mastery and commitment that this child or individual is putting into this painting here, and being creative and really owning what is there in front, like really seeing it for what it is, and just harnessing from within. So be dedicated to your art. Master it, and it's going to look after you. And we have okay, Five of Pentacles, and then we had King of Pentacles. What did I say? Abundance, man. Doesn't King of Pentacles is like the abundance card. Like, she's even stashing money away. This is full legacy, full protection, safety. This is the businessman, but this is also like, so we've got to remember, in this deck there is actually a feminine king and a masculine king. This is the feminine, so bringing that real creative energy, the softer business energy, is what's going to get you there. Really being in that feminine energy of, I can create anything right now. Because here with the Five of Pentacles, I feel like this is where you are now. Poverty, insecurity, hardship. Okay, you are struggling. You feel trapped. You feel like no matter what, nothing has been happening. Okay, and that is because you have not been allowing the death of the old cycle so you can start the new. And with the new, oh my God. She's even got this castle in her hair. Like, there is so much untapped potential within you. There's money within. Look at all the creation and the wealth that's within that mind. Oh my God, like, seriously, man. Get at it. Like, this is powerful. Absolutely powerful. So it's time. It's time. No more blocking yourself with fear. No more holding yourself back. That cycle ends today. So whatever you are doing right now that is not serving you well, is exhausting you, running you down, making you tired, making you feel poor all the time, and running this lack mindset in so many different ways, end it. I know it sounds scary. I know it's not always easy, but end it and pour into what you know you need to pour into, and you already know what that is. I don't even need to tell you. You've got those little golden nuggets that you've been holding on to, and you've just been too afraid to deal with. It's time, group number 3. It's time to live this rich life full of love, full of adventure. Bring these ideas to life. Oh my gosh, what an amazing energy. Oh. Well, I'd love to hear comments. Pop your comments in. Share with me what's been going on, how this resonates with you. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Oh man, thank you so much for sharing this energy with me. It's beautiful, and I would love to hear what comes of this. Oh my gosh. All right, pile number 3. All the best. Much love.